All right, welcome. Today, we're diving into a brand new career path that's becoming one of the most critical jobs in all of technology. See, this isn't about building the next big AI. It's about guiding it, making sure it's safe and fair. It's a role that puts human values right at the heart of AI, and it might just be your future. So let's get into it.
So let me just start with a question for you. What if I told you that one of the most important, fastest-growing jobs in tech today has less to do with writing crazy complex code and everything to do with making sure that code is actually responsible?
Well, say hello to the AI judge. Now, don't picture a courtroom or a black robe. This is a totally new kind of professional. Their entire job, their whole purpose, is to make sure the AI systems that are shaping our world are fair, that they're safe, and that they're accountable to us. Basically, think of them as the human guardians for our automated future.
So you might be asking, why is this such a big deal right now? Well, it's because this role is going from a tiny niche idea to a massive, exploding job market. The demand for people with these skills is just skyrocketing.
You see, these professionals work in a field that we call AI governance. And the growth here, it's honestly hard to overstate. This is the entire industry built around managing and overseeing AI, and it's creating this huge wave of new opportunities.
And if you don't believe me, just look at the numbers. They really tell the story. Right now, in 2024, the AI governance market is worth about $890 million. But look at this chart. It's projected to hit $5.8 billion by 2034. That's more than 6 times bigger in just 1 decade. And to put that kind of space into perspective, that works out to a compound annual growth rate of 45.3%. That isn't slow, steady growth. That's a rocket ship taking off, and it means a whole new workforce is needed, like yesterday. So, what's behind this massive surge? Well, it really boils down to 3 big things. First, you've got governments stepping in with new rules, like the big EU AI Act. These laws are making human oversight a legal must-have. Second, we, the public, are just way more aware of the risks of AI. And third, companies get it. They know that for their AI to be successful, we have to trust it, and trust requires transparency.
Okay, so the opportunity is crystal clear, but what skills do you actually need to become an AI judge? Let's break down exactly what you need to learn.
We can really organize it into 3 main pillars of expertise. This job isn't just about one thing. It's a unique mix of tech know-how, a solid ethical and legal foundation, and really strong people skills. Let's take a closer look at each one.
First up, the technical skills. You have to be able to speak the language of AI. That means you need to get the fundamentals of machine learning, you need to be able to analyze data to find hidden biases, and yeah, some basic programming in languages like Python helps a ton. And this is a big one. You need to know how to use risk assessment frameworks, like the one from NIST in the US, to properly test and evaluate these AI systems.
Pillar number 2 is all about ethics and law. This is really where the judge part of the job title comes in. You need a deep understanding of principles like fairness and transparency. You have to stay on top of the new laws being written for AI. It's about applying sharp reasoning to protect basic human rights in this new technological age. And finally, we have the communication pillar, which is just so important. In this job, you're the bridge. You have to be the one who can explain really complex AI ideas to lawyers, to business leaders, to the public, in a way that everybody can understand. This role is all about teamwork and collaboration.
All right, let's get to the part I know you're probably wondering about. What's the career path look like, and what are the actual rewards for learning all these unique skills? Just take a look at this table. It shows a really clear and promising career ladder. You could start out as an AI ethics analyst, making a really solid salary right out of the gate. After a few years, maybe you move up to a manager role. And with 5+ years of experience, you could be aiming for a top job like Chief AI Ethics Officer, earning $200,000, maybe even more. The potential here is absolutely huge.
So the career path is there, the rewards are clear. The last big question is, how do you actually get started on this path? Let's map out what that journey could look like for you.
You can really think about your training in stages. The first year or so is all about building that solid foundation. getting those core technical and legal skills down. In your second year, you can start to specialize in an industry you care about, like finance or healthcare. And from there, it's all about developing those top-level strategic and leadership skills. And here are some real, concrete first steps you can take. Getting professional certifications is a fantastic way to prove you have the skills. You can check out the AIGP certification from the IAP. That's a big international privacy group. Organizations like ISACE have certifications for auditing AI, and the IEEE sets global standards for ethical design. Earning these can really make your resume stand out.
So, when you put it all together, the exploding market, the unique skills, the great salary, it's pretty obvious that this is so much more than just another job. It's a real chance to be on the front lines, helping to shape one of the most powerful technologies our world has ever seen.
It's a demanding role, for sure, and it needs a special mix of talents. But for anyone who's ready to learn and step up, it offers the chance to build an incredible career while being a true guardian of our AI future. So, I guess the only question left is, are you ready?